Behind the Shades.
How do you deal with doing this in your day-to-day life, knowing that maybe some people will be apprehensive about it and others may be accepting of it?
Oh, they're apprehensive. That's their problem, not mine. They need to get over it. I just do what I have to do. They may not like it. They may not like me, but I'm not going to get angry over what they say or what they do. Why should I? That's their issue, not mine. They just don't, these are people who are naysayers or who are against everybody or just hate the world and they want to prove everything wrong. Well, that's all them, but I seem to get everything right. So that's what they get upset about. Yeah, I
Have you
know
been able
80
to help people in regards to
Oh, yeah. I'm
them
just gonna
experiencing death?
I'm just gonna what's that again?
Have you been able to like? I know that we talked about in the earlier on that I had someone that passed away earlier this year. Have you been able to help people through their grieving period by saying that this person is here and they're
Yes.
being carried along?
Yeah, so I have a I have a picture behind me, that's my book. I have some instances that happened in there that I put into the book that were, like, I used to go to this car show back in Delaware before I moved here, and, it was just early last year when this one incident happened because I didn't write the book until last year at the end, but I was at the car show and they had this little tiki bar and I used to sit there and talk to the bartenders and eat some french fries and drink my soda because I don't drink alcohol because in order to get from what spirit tells me, in order to get clear messages, I must have a clear mind. So I do. So because I do what they tell me to do because it works. So I'm sitting there and the bartender knows me and she likes me to stay late to see if there's anyone there. And I said, "Yeah, no problem, because it's my life every day. Doesn't make a difference to me." And I said, she says, "Is there anybody here?" Because it was, uh-oh, who's Annabella? Do you know her?
I don't think so. I may have to jog my memory. The name does sound familiar though, but I have to jog my memory.
You want me to hang up on her?
No, it should be fine. We'll continue just the two of us. Go ahead, please.
Okay. So, I see, she said, "Do you see anybody here?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I see there's a guy standing here and he's got short, very short hair, but he's got a beard like mine. And he's got glasses on, but he's got his glasses on top of his head like this. And he keeps pointing to me like this, like, "Hey, look at my glasses." And I said, and she said, "Do you get a name?" And I said, "Well, I don't normally get," and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm being told his name is James." And she said, "Oh, is he here for anybody?" I said, "Well, he's telling me he's for these two people down at the end of the bar. Not so much this woman here, but her husband." And she says, "Well, you think should I go say something to him? You want to go say something?" I said, "Well, if you don't want to, I will." I said, but I always ask spirit first if it's okay to talk to someone when I get a message in, because not everybody will accept that. They are always, they have different backgrounds, their different religious beliefs, so not everyone is accepting of it. But they're telling me it's okay for you to go talk to him. So she says, "Okay." So she walks down. And then within a minute of the conversation, the woman says, "Oh, you mean Jim?" And I said, "James, but yeah, Jim's okay." And I walked down. I said, "Hi, my name is Daniel Jackson. I see dead people." That always breaks it up for people. And I said, "Yeah, his name is James, but Jim, yeah." And she said, "Oh, that's kind of strange." I said, "Well, James is here, not for you, miss, really, particularly." I said, "But for your husband." And I didn't know that was her actual husband. And she said, "Oh." And I said, "Yeah, he's got these glasses on. He's got this beard like me." So when I'm saying that, her husband's like, "Hmm." So he pulls up a picture because he wants to see if I'm telling the truth. He pulls a picture up and he says, "Yeah, is Jim in this picture?" I said, "Yeah, man, he's the guy on the right-hand side with the glasses on." And he says, "Yeah, that's my friend Jim." I said, he said he died 2 years ago. I said, "Well, Jim is here because he's here to be a spirit guide for you. And he tells me that you're his son. And that's why he's here to help you. When I did that, when I said that, the wife, she just broke out into tears. She just starts crying. And I said, "What's wrong?" And he looks at me, he said, that's the strange part. I said, "Why?" He said, "Well, I've known Jim for like 20 years. You know, him and I raced cars together. I was always interested in racing cars, and he showed me everything that I know. And I'm still racing today because he showed me everything I know." And I said, "Yeah." He said, "And whenever we would go out into like a social setting with friends and stuff like that, he would tell everybody that I'm his son." I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm not his son." I said, "Oh." I said, "But he feels as though like you are his son. That's how much he loves you and cares for you." And then his wife is just bawling her eyes out. I said, "But he's here to be a spirit guide for you." And I told him what to do at that point, and how to work that so Jim could help him. And then everybody was there was just kind of standing around with their mouths open like, and I just turned around, looked at everybody, and said everything I always say: "I can't make this shit up."